My absolute favorite game to play. Is it a wig or is it their hair? House of the Dragon. Is this their own hair? Nope, it's a wig. What about this one? Still wig. This one almost fooled us, but it's still a wig. Well, surely the men aren't wearing wigs. Yes, they are. And they wear them well. But what about Schitt's Creek? Dan Levy, Eugene Levy, and Eddie Murphy all wore their own hair. But Catherine O'Hara made it a point to wear so many wigs throughout the show. Probably one of the funniest yet most character-defined ways ever. Like, that woman once wore a wig as a hat. We also can't say the word wig and not mention Jocelyn. Not my favorite, but iconic nonetheless. Game of Thrones is obviously very notorious for wearing wigs, but some people are very shocked to find out exactly which characters are wearing wigs. Sansa wore her own hair for 7 seasons, but in the last season, she did not vibe with the copper hair anymore, and she actually wore a wig for the entirety of the last season. You can actually tell the difference by how drastically different the hairlines are. In all the first seasons, her hairline was very clean and slicked back. When she's wearing a wig, all of a sudden, her hairline becomes much thicker with baby hairs, which is a very common trick that wig stylists will add to hide the hairline of the wig. People act like wearing wigs is such a new thing, but I know you've been watching wig wearers since you were a child. Iconic Hannah Montana. That queen was the OG wig wearer of our year, with her showing us that sometimes a hair change is a big enough deal. That being said, this scene in the Hannah Montana movie infuriated me even as a child. In what world are you wearing a full-on wig and your hair is in a claw clip underneath? No, sorry, the math is not mathing. Also, the fact that she did full-on performances, hour-long performances, and the wig is not glued down. No. That wig needs to be glued, plastered, and sewn on. Although I find it pretty funny that now Sabrina Carpenter is using the exact same tactic to avoid fame by just wearing a brown wig. Iconic. And then there's Bridgerton. The real anomaly there is when someone isn't wearing a wig, and that's on wig budget. It's giving Bridgerton on a budget.